Good morning, girls. I did not get to do anything yesterday but go get tags for my car because it was storming and I had to take Sassy with me. But I had to get those tags. So anyway, I'm going to do just a short video because I'm going to go outside and pull weeds out of the flower beds before it gets too hot. But I had a question from, I believe it's Janine. It might be Jeannie. Let me put my glasses on. Oh, they're right in front of me. That's why I couldn't find them. She wanted to know how I met my husband. I've told this story before, but I'll tell you. I met my husband in a bar. I was drunk. I had been dating these two guys, and I don't care what that looks like. Anyway, they were looking for me, and I was trying to hide. So I found this bar way out of town. I was already drunk. I was drunk driving. And it was on the corner of Panama Road and Union Avenue. So I went in there. I parked my car behind the bar. And I went in there and I sat at the end of the bar. And I said, oh my God. I've got my car hid behind this bar. Two of my ex-boyfriends are following me around. And I've got my car hid back here. Well, Jim was sitting down the bar. I didn't know him. I didn't know anybody in that place. Anyway, so he said, you just come in here with your lies. And I said, and I was drunk and happy drunk. I said, just keep it up and I'll come down there and sit with you. And he said, negatory on that shit, you stay where you are. Well, you know me, I found my way right down there. And where he was. And I sat with him. And he was different than anybody I had ever met. Well, I don't believe I was different from anybody he had ever met. We were total opposites. And that was it. 32 years. He loved my wildness. And I loved his stability. He was a total different person than me. We even got a divorce once and got married again. Yep. But that's the story of my little Jimmy. Even when we were divorced, we were always together. Every holiday, I still cooked for him. We just had separate houses. But I think sometimes, I believe, because we were so different, and now that I'm older and he's gone and everything, you know, they say there's a purpose for your life. And I believe my purpose was to be with Jim and help him till he died. Help him through everything. Because his family would have popped him right in the nursing home. They wanted to. I said, no, hell no. He is not going to a nursing home. We promised each other years ago when we were divorced. You'll never see the inside of a nursing home. Ever. And he never did. And the chaplain used to come every week and pray and, you know, and talk to me and stuff. Because, you know, I didn't have anybody. I was completely alone in my situation with Jim. We couldn't get no help because his retirement was too high. Well, I can get all the help I need right now, girls, because that's all I got is Social Security. But anyway, the chaplain used to come, and I really loved those days when he would come, because he knew, he knew I was completely alone in this. Anyway, that's the story of me and Jim. And someone else asked me, what color are my eyes? I know my eyes come off as green, but they're not, they're blue. But I have noticed it. They look green, but they're not green. Okay. Let's get back on this. I'm going to put this, now somebody else asked me to tell everything. I put it in the description, but she wanted me to tell everything I used on my face. So far, I have used the CoverGirl black eyeliner pencil with this little smudgy tip on the end. And I've used Milani eyeshadow primer. Now, someone else said that they couldn't use eyeshadow primer. When I first used this, I felt like it irritated my eyelids. And I gave it to my friend Johnny. He's a drag queen. But he's been my friend for years. And so I gave it to him. Well, so then I just kept watching Emily Noel, and she uses this, and she loves it. So, well, I'm going to give it another shot. So I went down to CVS and got some more. It doesn't bother me. I don't know what was wrong with, maybe something was wrong with that tube, or maybe there was something wrong with my eyes. But this Milani eyeshadow primer is really good. Now I got to figure out what I'm going to do with my eyes. Not going to do a whole lot because I'm going outside. I have all my skincare on, and I do have sunscreen on. Yes, somebody asked me about that. Yes, I do have sunscreen on every day. I don't care if I go outside or not. I've got sunscreen on. We have to have it. And see, I had to wear long sleeves. And I'm going to have to wear my hat, a big old hat, because when you use Retin-A, you're not supposed to get in the sun. You're real sensitive to the sun. So, that's what I'm doing. And the gardener's supposed to be here today after 5. But what I'm thinking is this. If I can get all those weeds pulled out of the flower beds, I may go down and buy like 5 bags. 6 bags of that bark. And put it in the flower beds. If I can't do it, I'll have him do it, but I'm pretty sure. But maybe not. They're 50-pound bags. But I'm going to give it a shot, girls. What? Hold on. What is he trying to tell me? What is this? I don't know what he was trying to tell me, but that was the Leo, the guy that's going to do my yard. He just said, had a happy face, yard work, happy face. So, I don't know. I don't know what that meant. I guess he's happy to do it. I'm happy to get it done. And I'll be more happy when they come out and get all that stuff out from the front of the house. You know those little trees and things I told you that they had to chop down. That's not it. This is it. Are those the same? Yeah. Close enough, my friends. I'm going to use a color. This is the Wander Beauty Wilderness Palette. Wilderness Escape. And I use this color right here, Enchanted, for my transition color. I'm going to use this color right here, Overnight, in my crease. And then I think I'm going to use this color. Well, finally I found one I really can't read. Santorini. I'm going to use this color all over my lid. And then right in the middle, what was that color I used? Oh, this one. What color is this? Daydream. I'm going to put this right in the middle. Okay. Now, if I can remember what I said. Overnight. And this is my hair for the day. I'm not going to be fighting hair all day long. Anyway, Sassy was happy to go with me yesterday. I just can't leave her. Not during a storm. And that storm came. I didn't know it was going to storm yesterday. I mean, it was thundering and lightning and the sky got dark. All right. Now, clean this. And put it back. Get my little flat brush. And now I'm going into Daydream. Is that what I said I was going to do? Yes. That's what I said. Yes, me and Jim got a divorce once. Because he kind of got smarter than me. He had a real dry sense of humor. And you could hardly tell if he was being serious or was he being a jerk. Now, me, you can tell. You can definitely tell when I'm being a jerk. Because I'll tell you, I'm being a jerk right now. But not Jim. I don't know, it's kind of sneaky out of it. But so this one day he got smart with me. And he had been getting, I don't think either one of us liked Arkansas. And we had land. And he had to work out in that land to keep it beautiful. Because he loved beautiful yard. He got smart with me in front of my daughter and cussed. And that was it. No respect, no duty. So I said, well, you know what? We're getting a divorce. And he said, now we need to talk about this. I said, no. I'm tired of your smart mouth. I'm tired of you acting like you're kidding and you're not. You're insulting me, but you don't insult me in front of my children. You have a little respect. So, yes, I went right the next day, filed for divorce. And see, because he had always thought, everybody in his family thought it, that I married him for money. But I didn't. I never took any money from Jim. I always had my own, and I always had my job, but, you know how people are. Oh, she's from the wrong side of the track. She must be out or something. Nobody, I wasn't from the wrong side of the track. You crossed over on into my track. So I gave him everything we had. I put my clothes in the car. I transferred to Texarkana, Texas. And then I transferred from there to here, Paris. And I bought me another house. And Jim sent me money all the time. We never gave any money when we was married. Oh, I took it. I cashed them checks. Anyway, so I got a letter one day and he said, do you care if I come and bunk out at your house until I find out, because he was in Michigan. That's where he's from. Do you care if I come and bunk out at your house till I figure out where I want to live? I said, no, come on. Well, I stayed 5 years. And then he bought a house. Oh my God, that broke my heart when he bought that house. I cried. I thought everything was fine. You know, we had separate rooms and everything. We weren't living as husband and wife. But he was my best friend. And I didn't want him to go. Well, he went. Well, first he had me to go with him to look at this house. Oh, no, I liked this one house, but I didn't like the one he bought. And so that's why, I'm pretty sure that's why he bought it. But anyway, then he started showing signs of Alzheimer's. So he would get lost and stuff. At first, I didn't put it together. I didn't know anything about Alzheimer's. So I used to make him potato salad every week. And this is LA Colors, the matte palette, and brown tweed. And I only used the black for eyeliner. Anyway, so I used to make him potato salad every week. He loved it. So I went over there. Well, I noticed, that his yard wasn't looking so hot. Now, Jim always had a very well manicured yard. That was his thing. He didn't care about the house. The inside of the house, well, obviously, he didn't care about the outside. He bought the wrong house. So anyway, he didn't buy the one I liked. Anyway, so I took it in, and I never knocked or anything. I just walked in the back door. And I said, little Jimmy, I'm here. Because I always called him little Jimmy, and he always called me little Judy. It was so cute. I will never be little Judy again. In more ways than one. Anyway, I could hear him. He was in his living room. So I went in there, and he did know he knew who I was. And he said, I don't know where I am. Oh my God. It like to kill me. And I said, well, you can't stay here anymore, Jimmy. And he wasn't too far gone then, he just had moments that he did not know what was going on. And so I got him some clothes and took him home. Took him home with me, brought him here. And then I took him to the doctor, and they said, yes, he has Alzheimer's. Well, so the VA, or Medicare, nobody would talk to me to get him help. So we got married again. Then I was his next of kin. But in the meantime, his kids took me off of everything he had. They even took me off of the insurance. Because they had him at their house for a little while. And she was a notary public. So, you know, of course, he signed everything. He knew what he was doing. They sold everything he had. And I had furniture in his house. I didn't get to go get it. They sold his car. Sold his house. They bought a house and a car. And they took me off the retirement. And he signed it and she notarized it. So it was legal. So when he was broke and there was nothing else to get, they called me, couldn't get him. So, of course, I went and got him. I loved him. And I was happy to go get him. But I made sure they could never come and get him again. Because he did not like it over there. And I could tell you on and on, the things that his kids did, but I'm not going to. Because I have forgiven them. Well, it's what they are. They'll deal with it. And I survived. But see, Jim had always gave me $700 a month when we was divorced. Well, you know, that quit. But I didn't care, girls. I still made it. But he had his time with his kids. And then he came home with $11 in his pocket. And I didn't care. I just wanted him to come home. So anyway, we got everything straightened out. And then he got, you know, they just keep getting worse. This is Maybelline Sky High Sensational Eyelash Primer in black. Anyway, enough of that. My eyes are starting to water. I'm going to need some coffee. Anyway, that's the story of me and Jim. And he thought I was the toughest person in the world. I did take him to the dentist once. Shelley went with me. And Shelley was sitting out there with Jim. And he kept asking her, where is she? Where is she? Shelley said, she's in there with the doctor. She'll be back out. Well, you know, I have this very big voice. So when I got to the receptionist, which is still inside another room, he could hear me. Oh, she said he got so excited. I hear her. And he got up and he started walking towards that door. And I met him coming out. And he said, little Judy, I was so scared. And I said, well, Jimmy, you don't have to ever be scared. I will never let anything happen to you. If anybody ever tries to do anything to you, I'll get them good. He felt safe. He felt safe around me. Okay, this was e.l.f. Big Mood Mascara in black. Is it e.l.f.? Yes. Now, I'm going to take some of this pink. This is the Ace Beauty Glow Essentials palette. It is the highlighter palette. And I'm going to use this radiant pink right here, right in the inner corners of my eyes. And I hope it doesn't rain again. I'm sick of this rain. And I wish they'd hurry up and come get all that stuff out of my front yard. It looks terrible. But they said that I called them, and they said they're 2 weeks behind. Well, I think this is the 3rd week. They should come today. They used to come to do that on Friday. Oh, well, I put too much on that eye, not enough on this eye. All right. And when we lived in Arkansas, I had to learn how to fish and everything and shoot a gun. I had to learn all that stuff. My son taught me how to shoot a gun. Everybody taught me how to fish. So, I'm pretty good with that gun. I am pretty good with the gun. I went and bought me that target, and my son came over, and I didn't know that there was a sight. I just thought aim and shoot. No. So my son came over, and he's, Sassy, move. I run over her. So he taught me how to shoot. Yeah, that's pretty good. But anyway, I love that fishing. I never thought I'd like fishing or anything outdoorsy because, you know, I'm really not an outdoorsy person. But anyway, so I would take my gun. Jim would be on the riding lawnmower, mowing our land. And so when I would catch a fish, if it was a big fish, and I had some big fish in that pond, because it was a 4-acre pond. 4 acres? Yeah, 4 acres. It horseshoed around the property. And I never went on any yet, except right behind the house. But we did have a stream, a natural, what do they call it, artesian stream up in there. But anyway, getting back to it. So when I would catch a big old fish, it would excite me to death. This is the Golden Rose Correct Conceal Camouflage Cream Palette. I'm using the yellow. Anyway, so I would shoot my gun when I catch a big fish. I would hold it up like this, and he would run and get the camera and take a picture of it. I caught some big ones too, but I never could touch them. No, I never could touch the fish. I would pull it out of the water, drag it up on the shore, or whatever you want to call it. Anyway, and then I would throw a towel on it, step on the towel, not hard, step on the towel, put my glove on, get some needle-nose pliers, and unhook the hook out of that poor fish's mouth, and then throw it back in the water. I never did eat any of that fish. But now that I think about it, I guess I've gotten softer in my old age. That was pretty darn mean to them fish. You know that hurt. Oof. So I would never go fishing again. But I still have my fishing pole. Oh, wait, I don't have enough mascara on, but I don't care. I'm going to be outside. All right. Now I'm going to use the Maybelline I can't see. Maybelline Instant Age Rewind Eraser Multiple Use Concealer. Is there a color on here? It doesn't say what color it is, but it says 110. So that's what I'm going to use to cover up this yellow. And get rid of that 10 by mirror. And when I'm through with the yard, I'm going to come in here and see. I'm going to sneeze. Oh, excuse me. I'm going to come in here and Google exactly what I need to go live. Because I got to thinking, maybe you can't go live with the computer. Excuse me. I don't know. But I'm going to find out for sure today. I'm going to Google it. Find out what all I need. And I'm going to get it. Now, it might be a couple of months. I have to double up and pay that lawnmower off. But I can do it. I just can't have both those payments. I've got something red on the tip of my nose. I don't know what it is. And I want you to look at my hand. Do you remember the other day when I showed you my palm that's red right here? Well, now it's here too. And you can feel little bumps under there. I don't know what it is. Let me see if I got that. No. Anyway, I enjoyed your questions. And that's good. It's good enough for working out in the yard. Okay, let's put some contour on. I'm forgetting the main thing. What's that? Oh, Lord. I'm getting these little, I guess they're age spots. They look like freckles, but they're not. I'm getting them all over my neck. I've got 3 right there now. I did have just these. I don't know what's going to happen with my face. I put my retin-A on yesterday. Oh, and I wanted to tell you. This right here, St. Ives Renewing Moisture with Collagen and Elastin. This is really good. I can put this on. I told you a story about me putting that retin-A on my neck. And really burnt my neck up. I can put this on and put the retin-A on my neck. And I really do think my skin's looking better. Cheaper. For cheaper money, girls. Just get that cheap stuff. Uh-oh. I think I might have to buy some more of this. I don't have to do that immediately. Well, I can go. I like to order my stuff off of Amazon because I don't like to leave the house, number one. And I think it's cheaper than it is at CVS. But I guess I can start using. This is Wet n Wild Photo Focus Foundation Dewy in the color Soft Beige. The only thing I hate about it is the applicator. Everything else about this foundation is perfect. And it's cheap. If those ears, I noticed I haven't been doing my ears. You know, I have those great big ears. We need to kind of, maybe I should put some of that concealer on them. Cover them up. Put something on them, make them go away. And the holes in my ears. I have 3 holes. But I have worn such big, heavy earrings all my life that they look like they've been torn. But they haven't. So don't get the heavy earrings. You'd be sorry. They do have something you can put on your earrings that somehow holds them up. I'll have to look for that. I don't even know what to call that. It's good, except all that black speckles down. That mirror doesn't do me any good. Okay, now I'm going to use this Complex Culture In the Moment Baked Highlighter and Bronzer Quad. Okay, I'm going to use combination of this one and this one. And they are, shoot, can you see with your magnifying glass? Play and Fling. I'm going to mix them together. I've got to see if I can find this palette. Because I've hit pan in that one, and I love that color. Okay, here we go. Let's get them errors. Oh no, I think that brought more attention to them. Oh, I don't care. Anyway, I can't find my gardening gloves. But those weeds, as wet as it is out there, are probably not going to be a problem to get up out of the ground. It's soft. It should be real soft. It's been raining for a week. Okay, let's get us a cheekbone. Okay. There we go. Now I'm going to put on some, with the same palette, I'm going to use Ofra. This color right here. My highlighter. And I'm going to do my eyelashes again because I can't even see them. And you know I'm an eyelash girl. Got to have them. Right. Now I'm going to put on some blush. This is Wet n Wild. Pinch Me Pink. And I've hit pan on it too. But I've got other blushes. Yeah, I do have other blushes. Did you girls notice what I did yesterday? Did you catch that? Okay, I started putting blush. Just kind of went like that. And then I took my sponge to calm down that highlighter. I never did go back to put the rest of the blush on. And I went on over here to this other. this other one. It's the Alzheimer's. I know all the signs. I've got them. I've got the Alzheimer's. Now, where's my... There it is. I'm going to put some more mascara on. Let's see if I can bring those up. Oh yeah, they're coming up. Okay, put some over here. Go down in here and get these little ones. There. There we go. Much better. I think I hear rain. I hope not. I think I do. Well, I guess that guy won't come and do the yard today if it rains again. There. That looks better. Now, let's blend all this in. I went through my settings again yesterday because you know I had messed with them. And so I messed with them again, tried to put them back as best I could remember where they were. Well, this blouse just looks awful, but it's good for working in the yard. Okay. Eyebrows. This is the Wet n Wild retractable eyebrow pencil in the color medium brown. And before I get started with those, I've got to have some coffee. Yes, somebody said yesterday about, I was talking about getting my eyebrows tattooed in. She said, do not get your eyeliner done. It really hurts. But, I have a friend who did get her eyeliner tattooed in. Cindy. And she hates it. Now, I've never said this to her, and she doesn't watch my channel, so I'm going to say it to you. I hate it too. It's too thick. Well, she has hooded eyes. And so it just looks black and then eyebrow. I don't know. I would never get that done. There's that black eyebrow. Try to cover it up. Oh no, is that the main look? Yes, see? Let's get rid of that. Oh, it's still doing it. Now let's go over it. There. Oh, I saw that. It's still doing it. I didn't fix anything. Maybe it's when I moved too fast. The thing can't find me. That could be it. Because it seems to be when I move my face. It's gonna move too fast. It's looking for it. It's looking for me. I've got to slow down. I've said that 5 million times. And I only have 2 speeds. Stop and go. Go fast as you can. Or just stop. Okay, this eyebrow is thicker than that one. That eyebrow is darker than this one. I'm going to leave it at that. I'm going to make sure I get that all the way down because I'm not sure. See, I was. I had to get it all the way down because it's starting to put the wrong lid on the wrong end and smash it again. All right. Now, powder. What happened to that lipstick I laid down? It's right here. I found a real pretty lipstick. I was in that big old thing. Look. I keep all the long lipsticks and stuff in here. So I was digging through it yesterday. And I found this real pretty lipstick. So, that's what I'm going to wear today. Now I'm going to put on some powder. I'm not going to put anything shiny right in the middle of my eye today because I'm going to be out there sweating. Hopefully, I'll be out there. If those weeds come out real easy, and they should, because the ground is so soft, I shouldn't be out there over maybe an hour, maybe 30 minutes. But now pray for me because I'm going to have to get down on my knees. I can get down pretty good. But that getting up, that's a whole nother story. All right. My nose is running. Okay. I'm going to put on this lipstick. I'm probably going to need my little brush. Let me get it. It just seems like it's easier to put lipstick on with this little brush. Well, that's not as dark as it is. Let me get some more on it, as it was on my hand yesterday. This brush won't go down in there. Come here. Well, let me try to use this. Because, see, it's dark. It's really a pretty color, but it's not coming off. Well, let me get close and let you see it. It's pretty. I didn't do it, thank God. I'm almost out of that cheap toilet tissue. I won't be doing that again. I'll save money someplace else. Okay. Now I'm going to spray that lipstick. Hold on. This is Ofra. O-F-R-A. Long-lasting liquid lipstick. And it's in the color Monaco. All right. Now I got to go outside and work in the weeds. Hold on. I am so sick of messing with that. Oh, wait, no. I've got another one right here. Now, let's see. Let's see. I know what I'll do. Well, I won't because the lid doesn't come off of these. All right, well. Here's another one. Elf. That's got a good sprayer, too. And here's another one. Another Milani, but this one isn't dewy. It's got a good sprayer. This one barely it's not. It's not good, girls. But I will work on it. I keep saying I'm going to work on it every day, and I never do. Okay, let's pat all this then. Ears. All right. That's it. Thank you, girls, for watching. Please hit like, subscribe, and ring the bell. Wish me luck out there in this heat, pulling weeds. And I will see you tomorrow. Love you. Bye.